Well then, we're back, everyone, in another adventure of whatever the hell we're about to get ourselves into in Doki Doki Literature Club, because as everything that has been warned to me is that we're gonna get into some weird shit in about whenever I click play, if that is the play button anymore. I don't really know. It's whatever it is anymore. Something's a bit off on the screen. I can't put my finger on it, but I can definitely put my poetry brain on it. Let's see. What happens if I hit whatever this button is? Huh? What the I'm not even... Nope, not reading that. That's not... I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This is just the beginning of the game again, so we're just literally picking up from the start of the game all over again. That girl is... Oh, okay, so her name is Corrupted. So I took a look at the files for this game like I was told to do, and a certain somebody's file is missing from the game. If you couldn't tell, it's it's that person that you think you know. It's Sayori, okay? It's Sayori. She's not in the game file anymore, and that very much concerns me. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Honestly, no, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to play with this right now, because I don't know how much I can take. This game, everyone told me, the game told me, everything told me that it was not going to go great, but I knew it. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. This is exactly like the beginning of the game, except somebody is being kind of erased from it all. So I wonder what happens when she comes up to us. I'm kind of skipping through this because we already read it, but however, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let that name catch up to me. Oh! Whoa, hold on, that's definitely Yuri. That's definitely not Sayori. What? It's an ordinary school day like any other. What? What just happened? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always watched school alone. Oh, wait, no we haven't. What? No, that's very much a lie. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. We are in a club. Hold on, I was definitely in a club for a very long time. Is this literally just starting the whole game over again? But we don't have Sayori? I'm not really sure. I'm perfectly content just males just being average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yep, that's us. Games and anime. Definitely no literature. Haha. There's always been an anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in there anyway. You know, Nuclear the Waste. We're all about the ladies here. Just a lady killer, you know, because Nuclear Waste would probably kill anyone, actually. These school days, it's just as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After, I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding of me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Nuclear Waste? Oh, it's you! Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I feel like I should give her a much more dark voice, you know, after everything has happened. Like, oh, it's very nice to see you, Nuclear Waste.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's way more fitting. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. So we basically have no memory of what happened. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me, it generally feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here?
Or possibly souls of the innocent that I may...
I don't know if I can keep up this voice any longer. Honestly, I'm going to lose my voice again. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for the events. Isn't that exactly what we did every day in literature club we talked about all of those things, I feel like you're lying to me. But then again, why would Monica have any reason to lie to us or deceive us in any way? I'd much rather take something that I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Hey now, that's not cool. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us. Oh, hold on. Yes, Sorori's definitely missing from that list probably. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. And deadly, and creepy, and weird, and why are you talking to me? Alright, why can't you just leave nuclear waste and all of my friends and loved ones alone, okay? Why does everyone who talks to the nuclear waste have to die? Are they gonna kill Yuri next? Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey, Nuclear Waste. By any chance, are you still looking for clubs to join? Yes, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance that you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me feel really happy. Please. Just say no. Just say no and run the opposite direction. Very far and very fast, okay? Well, I guess I have no reason to... You have a lot of reasons, okay? Well, I wonder what would happen if, somehow I downloaded a new game file and put Sewer's file back in the game. What would happen if I did that? It'd probably mess up everything. So I'm not going to try because I don't want to lose all my progress, but at the same time, it's kind of an interesting thought. Besides, how could I ever view someone like Monica? Very easily. She is evil. Okay, I know we don't have any memory of that, but she is very much evil. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Nuclear Waste. You know that? Don't be nice to me. Don't do that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That is more literal than you know. We are going to die. Okay. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. The section of the school I rarely visit, but being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh god. Who's gonna be here? Who's gonna be here? What kind of condition are they gonna be in? I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh! Don't do that! Why would you do that? That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Huh? Girl number 1. What? Say what now? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Girl 2. I guess they didn't introduce him yet, but way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Nisuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Nuclear the Waste. Oh, words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Nisuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nisuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Nisuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Nisuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I guess I ran into Nuclear Waste in the classroom, and you decided to come check out the club. Yeah, decided to. Against my will. Probably going to die. Isn't that great? No, not for me, not at all. But we don't know that yet, so... Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know... Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Nuclear Waste? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Nisuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. There's something about this club that grabs my attention, but not in a good way. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. Did you just say that you didn't like worrying about publicity and events and that kind of stuff? Just roll with it. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Nasuki? Well, I guess. Nasuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Nuclear Race, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Isuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change, I guess. What am I saying? Oh, we need to choose our words very carefully, or we're probably gonna die, or someone else is gonna die, or just bad things in general are gonna happen. I really don't trust this club, because Monica knows something. Something's up with Monica. I don't trust her at all. I'm probably gonna die. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh, well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. See, the dialogue is so similar, but there's minor details that make me really uncomfortable. Like, I know we've heard this before, but at the same time, just without Sayori, everything is just so unsettling almost. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but she obviously, by the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. So, do we still have some kind of relationship with Yuri? I know we don't know her or remember her, and she doesn't remember us, but are we kind of still set in our path of who we're talking to? Or if we veer off to talk to another girl, is that gonna mess up everything? Because everything's already messed up. Let's not forget about that. But does that matter as much? I don't know. So the game crashed, not on purpose, just a regular old crash. And I went back through everything and decided to save before it crashed again and lose my progress again. And I noticed something. I have no save slots again. Okay, I had all of these were full. I don't know if they're gone forever. I can't return to any of those old saves and redo anything from the first section of the game. They're all gone. So I don't know what that implies. I don't know if everything is now set in stone. We can't go back at all. I was kind of curious to see if I could do anything different, but now I can't do anything different. All of my saves are gone, and I'm stuck in this horrible world of everything is weird, dying, and glitchy. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Wait, hold on. Is that talking about this? Are you talking about this? Are you saying that I have a lack of imagination and that you threw me through a loop game? You don't know me, okay? You don't know what you threw me through, okay? It might have been a loop of emotions, but it's not because I have a lack of emotion or imagination, okay? It's because you're freaky, game, okay? And you're weird and very sad and horrifying, all in one. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. Once. Just one singular book. I definitely try to grasp anything I can relate to with the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Alright, at least a rock has stable emotions, but we're kind of grasping at straws here. I don't know what to really think about this whole situation. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Yasugi's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. What was that supposed to mean? See, I'm looking into everything that they say now, trying to see if anything was a clue or is a clue for anything about to change or be different, because this game is making me paranoid and I don't like it. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What does that mean? Huh? I question everything that she's saying. Like, does that imply something? I don't know. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the class club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called, don't say it out loud, and give that back. Fine. Suki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Suki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, are you? I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share something of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh god, we're gonna start down the poem route, aren't we? We're all gonna start writing poetry, and it's gonna get really weird, and the poems are gonna get dark and just creepy again. Is that what's gonna happen? I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Don't say it! I'm not doing it, huh? Yusuke and Yuri look quizzical at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Oh, I don't like this. That way, everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Hold on, wait, wasn't Sayuri the vice president? Wasn't Sayuri the vice president? Does it like matter that I talked to Yuri the last game? Is that why she's the vice president now? Does that mean that Yuri's in danger because I talked to her? Is this gonna go like I think it's gonna go? Because I think it's gonna go pretty bad. But now that we all have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Nuclear Waste? Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that I've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join the club. But we're gonna go through this again? Is this how we're gonna go? Everything's like the same but different. It's freaking me out. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose train of thought. All three girls are staring back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. I mean, the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Nuclear Waste. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh, one by one the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Nuclear Waste? I'm not sure. I mean, if it was up to me, absolutely not. But it's up to Nuclear Waste, and he's crazy. We've seen that before. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't even know what I'm doing, but him especially doesn't know what he's doing. Do you really mean that, Nuclear Waste? Yeah. It could be fun, right? Oh, you really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Nuclear Waste, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. I don't like this. I don't want to read their poems. It's gonna be something weird and creepy, and I don't want that, okay? This game started off all nice and cheery, and then slowly it's been getting way more creepier, especially with all the glitches. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said, what if the loop hasn't even happened yet? What if that's not even the craziest thing that's gonna happen in this game? What if there's something more crazy gonna happen? Monica looks over at me once more. Nuclear Waste, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't want to express myself. Don't laugh at me like that. I don't want to express myself, especially not after the laugh. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Oh, we don't have anyone to walk home with. Oh my god, this game is just bringing up horrible, sad memory. Oh, I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind is wandering back and forth between the three girls, Suki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Don't say that! Don't say that! Bad stuff happens! Okay? Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure the good fortune will find me. Nope. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god. Oh god, how's this gonna go? Oh, what? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I have the option to hit no, but I'm gonna hit yet. What the mother? Hello? Oh, the SRE. So I guess I'm gonna unlock more of this as I go? What happens if I hit no? What happens if I hit no? What happens if I hit no? Also, am I kind of like still targeting my poems for people? Should I still target for Yuri? That's like the question. Do I still continue to talk to Yuri? Because bad stuff happened last time. And what if bad stuff happens to Yuri this time? What if it happens to Nasuki? What if I go after Monica this time? What happens if I target her? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just continue to write and kind of talk to Yuri, even though like it's kind of like a blank slate. So I don't really know if we still have a relationship or anything, or who I should really target, but I'm gonna just keep going after Yuri because that's who I was going after in the first playthrough or first part or whatever it was. Contamination, anxiety, sadness, essence, massacre, ambient, raindrops, inferno, socks, tears, death, explode, Doki Doki, hopeless, climax, unrestrained, boop, fear, disown, fantasy. God, that was some choice words I made. I wonder how that's gonna play out. Probably bad. Hi again, Nuclear Waste. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Yeah, it's gonna get a lot more strange in about 5 seconds when I have to read this poem. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Stop that, please. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nuclear Waste. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoosh! Why? Okay, I get it. You're a horror game. You don't have to prove it anymore. I understand. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to have dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Did the music just get weird, or is that just my imagination? Hey, you're kind of in the way. So he has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. I can't. Was that Monica talking? Is this supposed to be happening? I'm scared. I'm gonna save. Everything's weird and I'm uncomfortable. And Nasuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Nuclear Waste. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Nasuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something that you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book and thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. The music keeps getting creepy and I don't like it. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice the intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around in the closet. We're gonna go over and talk to Nasuki, or we're gonna read her poems, or what? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. So I guess we're kind of already, set in stone to talk to Yuri. She sneaks another glance at me. Her eyes meet for a split second. Like we didn't have the option to go to Suzuki and see what she's doing in the closet and talk about the manga. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... Oh, that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, just curious how you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Is that because she remembers us? Did they remember and we don't? Maybe they're all in it. Maybe they're all in on it. And it's a conspiracy with Monica. I'll definitely start reading this soon. But what if they're all in on it? What if who can I trust? I don't know who I'm gonna trust. I can't even trust myself because they keep getting me into these bad situations. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Does that have anything to do with this story? I wonder. I don't know. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Was this the same book? Because I thought the first book that she gave us was about some girl or something like that. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and lust for blood. Yeah, this definitely isn't the same book. This is a lot more violent. The facility gets even worse and starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the whole killing part. Not the thing about the limbs. Oh, that's kind of dark, isn't it? Well, you already made it sound like it was going to be some nice story. So Tartan came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Nuclear Waste? No, I love the removal of limbs and weird killing camps. No, it's not that. It's just, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those kind of things. She's so shy and reclusive that on the outside but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. Maybe that has something to do with the overall game, their personality, and maybe who I picked dictates the story. Well, obviously it dictates the story, but I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking of every possible outcome that could have happened by who I talked to and what I did. It's just that kind of story. If it's the kind of story that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, where horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, no, you're just rambling, aren't you? Yeah, I ramble too and go off on evil rants about killing everyone and how everyone's gonna die some horrible death. I'm not terrified. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Don't apologize because you're just possessed by a weird demon. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole What did that say? Someone pause that and read that back to me, because this isn't okay. I gotta get to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means that you're passionate about reading. The very least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Whoosh! Stop it! Okay, Jesus. Okay, that's enough for today. I don't know how much more of this guy can take. This is progressing a lot quicker. And also, we haven't even read our poems yet. So, I don't know what's going to happen. It's obviously that our first playthrough, or I don't even know if it's a playthrough, the first section of this game, since we talked to Yuri, we're still kind of focused on Yuri because we didn't even have the option to really talk to Suki or read our poems yet. So, there wasn't really an option to not go down this path. So, the first playthrough obviously affected this one, so I'm kind of eager to see what happens, at the same time terrified because creepy stuff keeps happening and I'm not okay with it. Let me know what you guys think and how you feel about this whole situation. Do you trust anyone? Do you trust Yuri? Nasuki? I know I don't trust Monica, but what about the other people in this club? Do you think that they're somehow connected? Obviously they're being affected by it. Yuri a little bit more than Nasuki, maybe because I didn't talk to Nasuki as much, but something's definitely up with the rest of them. But either way, thank you all so much for watching for Doki Doki Literature. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoyed that show as well. I hope to see you in your next adventure. Bye-bye.